At the quiet edge of the Gambia's southern border, the Kartong military post stands like a silent guard. It may seem peaceful, but the military leader says this post is very important for the country's security. This week, top commanders of the Gambia Armed Forces visited Kartong with a strong message: being ready is not a choice, it is a duty, and that duty starts here. Leading the visit, Armed Forces Commander Sait Njie told the soldiers to take charge of their own training, even in remote areas.
So we'll continue to train, even at this level. You don't have to wait for a time to be at the battalion headquarters before you can organize training. Even at this level, you should organize training, low-level training, and practice some of these drills. And now that we even have the Gambian Navy deployed amongst you, perhaps you can even have some kind of joint training with them, because you have a water obstacle there, which you may need to cross to the other side, because I'm told that the border does not stop at the river. It goes beyond it. And sometimes you may have some interest there. So it will be important for you to conduct some joint training activities with the Navy, so that when the need arises for you to do some watermanship, for you to use the water to carry out operation, you will know what to do. I'm not sure of the strength of the Navy here, but I think it's something we need to consider, so that those of us who are here will have that kind of joint training with the Navy to be able to, sharpen your skills on those drills you need to, carry out some riverine operations.
Commandant Njie said that professionalism and readiness should be a habit, especially in places like Kartong, so close to the border.
Kartong is a very strategic location. We have seen some incidents that have happened here before in the past, and those incidents are not pleasant. It is a place which can be targeted because it is located around the border area, which is strategic to some people. When anybody wants to enter, this is a point of entry. So being the case, when you are here, you need to be very vigilant. You need to be around, and you need to know your location, your environment, the ground you are operating in. You have some outposts that are somehow far from the subunit headquarters, and sometimes it is difficult to go there, particularly during the rainy season. Sometimes you may even have issues with mobility, and that is why it is paramount for you to be very much vigilant, so that you do not allow any body to surprise you anytime. So when we are here, we need to always think about security and know that we are deployed at a very strategic location.
Also speaking to the troops was Chief of Defense Staff Lieutenant General Mahmoud Ocham. His message was about more than just a military strategy. He spoke about discipline, behavior, and good character both during and after duty.
If we are not disciplined, we cannot achieve our mission. Even though we may put on the most beautiful uniforms and hold the most expensive material or weapons, if there is no discipline, there is no regimentation, we can't win. So we must pay attention to that. We will not tolerate indiscipline in the armed forces. The way we behave, the way we interact with others, and even the way we handle materials put at our disposal. The policy is simple. Henceforth, if you spoil any military material, you pay for it. And the army commander was even telling me, even if you die, we'll charge the cost against your final gratuity. And if it has to get to that, we will do that. We do not wish that to happen to anybody. But let us take up this job seriously. It's not a sport. It's not a holiday. It's not because, yeah, we are here, we are the blue boys of the country. That's why they gather us, give us lunch, breakfast, and dinner, put uniforms on us, and then just take us like, what do you call, there's a Hariyafal Jikeri. No. We are here for a purpose, and let's be alive to that, respect one another, be disciplined, and work hard.
The visit is part of a wider campaign by the military leaders to connect with soldiers in faraway posts. From Bara to Basse and now Kartong, the armed forces is reminding troops about its core values, discipline, duty, and unity. At this southern edge of the Gambia, far away from the capital, the message is clear: every post matters and every soldier's count. The mission of the Gambia Armed Forces is not only to guard borders, but also to live by the value that protect the nation. For N24 News, I am our MCC.